Hola, gente linda. Hello, beautiful people. Hola is hello in Spanish, and gente linda means beautiful people in Spanish. I am Nelly Z. My goal for my YouTube channel is to study the topics for the licensed clinical social worker exam together and share this material with someone who may need it. My email address is learningtogethertobecomealcsw@gmail.com. Just in case you would like to contact me, and here is also my Facebook page, facebook.com learningtogetherforlcsw. First, I want to share a quote to continue to be inspired and motivated to carry on with this journey. Then we'll continue reviewing Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Below this video, I will also post my email, my Facebook page, and the article that we have been reading about the Maslow hierarchy of needs. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you would like to continue to get more updates on topics related to the LCSW exam. Let's not give up, and we can do it slowly but surely. Adios, mi gente linda, and many blessings. And here is the quote that I'd like to share it with you. It's actually from Abraham Maslow. I thought that was going to be very interesting to share this one. If you deliberately plan on being less than you are capable of being, then I warn you that you will be unhappy for the rest of your life. And this was from 1908 to 1970. This is what Mr. Abraham Maslow said. Again, if you deliberately plan on being less than you are capable of being, then I warn you that you will be unhappy for the rest of your life. And here is the famous pyramid that we have been studying and reviewing together. And you can see it's very interesting. And let's actually review it together. I have this bar that I can see it. And we don't start from the top, from the self-actualization, but actually we start from the bottom, from the red, physiological needs, which is breathing, food, water, sex, sleep, homeostasis, excretion, which is the biological needs. And then we come from the safety needs. So people need to go from the safety need, which is security of body, employment, of resources, of morality of the family, health, and property. And then we come to the third need, which is love, belonging, friendship, family, sexual intimacy. And then it comes the esteem, self-esteem, confidence, achievement, respect of others, respect by others. And then it's the self-actualization, morality, creativity, spontaneity, problem solving, lack of prejudice, acceptance of facts. So this is the famous pyramid. And let's read one more time because I really like this actually quote, because sometimes we just try to be that. We don't really push ourselves to our potential. You should deliberately plan on being less than you are capable of being. Then I warn you that you will be unhappy for the rest of your life. Abraham Maslow. So now let's go to the article that we have been reviewing. And we were here. And I know that we're reviewing general because I think the exam is so general, but I think just knowing a little bit of everything will help us in the exam. What can managers do to motivate employees with self-actualization needs? For self-actualization, organizations should ensure that job roles align with employees' talents and passions. By empowering employees, presenting them with challenges, and fostering an environment that encourages innovation, organizations can facilitate their journey towards self-actualization. Foster innovation, dedicating time and resources for experimenting with new ideas without pressure. Sponsor continuing education, provide tuition, reimbursement or subsidies for advanced courses, certificate programs, offer paid time for relevant reading, online courses, conference and seminar, nursing. The hierarchy provides a framework for understanding patients as a multifaceted human beings. Okay, so patients, okay, let's see. Patients' care should be holistic, not just medical. Nurses must address the spectrum of patient needs: physical, mental, emotional, social. Jackson 2014. So nurses also need to use this one. Doing so motivate greater engagement in care, faster healing, and improve outcome. Physiological needs ensure patients have adequate nutrition, hydration, pain control, sleep, physical comfort, address pain that hinders sleep and recovery. Safety needs maintain a clean, quiet environment with cold belts for assistance, prevent injuries through fall precaution, blood clot prevention, pressure ulcer avoidance, explain tests, treatment, and medication to patients to relieve anxiety, keep patient info confidential, foster a climate of trust through compassionate listening, prevent medication errors. Okay. Belongingness. Loneliness impedes healing, make patients feel welcome and include in so sorry. Belongingness Learning impedes healing, make patients feel welcome and include. Introduce them to other patients, allow for family visitation and experience spiritual practices. Esteem, show respect through courteous communication, cultural sensitive. Maintain dignity, privacy, power, patience, and care decision. Explain care in an easy to understand way. Listen attentively to their concerns, make them feel valued. Self-actualization, align care with patients' value aspiration. Perhaps share motivational stories with similar diagnosis who stay active, or provide resources on coping with grief over health changes. Nursing, interesting. So education. Education, Maslow 1962 hierarchy of needs theory has made a major contribution to teaching and classroom management in school. Rather than reducing behavior to a response in the environment, Maslow in 1970 adopts a holistic approach to education and learning. Maslow looked at the complete physical, emotional, social, and intellectual quality of an individual and how they impact learning. Application of Maslow hierarchy theory to the work of classroom teachers are obvious. Before a student connected needs can be met, they must first fulfill their basic needs, physiological needs. For example, a tired, hungry student will find it difficult to focus on learning. A student needs to feel emotional and physically safe, accepted with their classroom to progress, reach their full potential. Maslow suggests students must be shown that they are valued, respected in the classroom, and the teacher should create a supportive environment. Students with a low self-esteem will not progress academically at an optimum rate until their self-esteem is strengthened. Very good. I like this theory. Maslow hierarchy provides a humanistic lens for teaching the whole child. Maslow, 1971, page 195, arguing that monastic educational approach would develop people who are stronger and healthier, would take their own lives into their hands to a great extent. With an increased personal responsibility for one person's life, a rational set of values to guide one choosing people would begin to actively change the society in which they live. And here are some ways a teacher can apply Maslow hierarchy of needs in the classroom. Yeah, look at that. Physiological. Ensure students have access to water, food, restroom breaks, and movement. Allow snack flexible seating, adequate break. Safety. Maintain orderly classroom with clear expectation. Prevent bullying. Builds trust through consistency, fairness, allows students to make mistakes safely, belongingness, facilitate community collaboration, foster teamwork through a group project, learn students' name, background, appreciate diversity. Wow. Esteem, recognize student strength, progress, display student work, empower leadership role, like line teacher or teacher helper praises for, not just achievement. Self-actualization, help a student pursue interests creatively, assign passion, project encourage goal setting, provide enrichment opportunities, support challenging oneself. When those foundations needs are met, students are more motivated to learn and perform well academically. But needs fluctuate, be observant, nurture needs as they arise. When these foundational needs are met, students are more motivated to learn and perform well academically. But needs fluctuate, be observant, nurture needs as they arise. Amazing, right? Critical evaluation. The most significant limitation Maslow theory concerns his methodology. Maslow formulated the characteristic of self-actualized individual by undertaking a qualitative method called biographical analysis. He looked at the biographies and writing of 18 people he identified as being self-actualized. From this resource, he developed a list of qualities that seem characteristic of this specific group of people, as opposed to humanity in general. From science perspective, there are numerous problems with this particular approach. First, it could be argued that biographical analysis is as a method is extremely subjective and is based entirely on the opinion of the researcher. Personal opinion is always prone to bias, which reduces the validity of any data obtained. Therefore, Maslow's operational definition of self-actualization must not be blindly accepted as a scientific fact. Furthermore, Maslow's biographical analysis focused on bias sample of self-actualizing individuals, prominently limited to high-educated white males, such as Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, Albert Einstein, William James, Aldous Huxley, Beethoven. As some Maslow 1970 D studied self-actualized females such as Eleanor Roosevelt and Mother Teresa, they comprise a small proportion of his sample, just make it difficult to generalize his theory to female individuals from lower social classes or different endlessly, thus questioning the population validity of Maslow's finding. Furthermore, it's extremely difficult to empirically test Maslow's concept of self-actualization in a way that causal relationship can be established. It is difficult to tell Maslow theory where the scientific leaves of, of the inspiration begin. His theory He seems as more speculative than empirical, proven with a tendency to substitute rhetorical for research. Another criticism concerns Maslow's assumption that the lower needs must be satisfied before a person can achieve their potential and self-actualize. This is not always the case. Therefore, Maslow's hierarchy of needs in some aspects has been falsified. Through examining cultures in which large number of people live in poverty, such as India, it is clear that people are still capable of higher order needs such as love and belonging. However, this should not occur as according to Maslow, people who had difficulty achieving very physiological needs such as food, shelter, are not capable of meeting higher gross needs. Also, many creative people such as author artists Rembrandt and Van Gogh lived in poverty through their lifetime, and yet it could be argued that they achieved self-actualization. Psychologists now conceptualize motivation as a pluralistic behavior where needs can operate on many levels simultaneously. A person may be motivated by higher gross need and at the same time as a lower level deficit needs. Contemporary research by Tai and Diner has tested Maslow theory by analyzing the data of 1665 participants from 123 countries representing every major region of the world. The survey was conducted from 2005 to 2010. Respondents answered questions about six needs that closely resemble those Maslow model: basic needs, food, shelter, safety, social needs, love, support, and respect, mastery, and autonomy. They also rate their well-being across three discrete measures: life evaluation, a person's view of his or her life as a whole, positive feeling day-to-day instead of joy or pleasure, or negative feeling everyday experience of sorrow, anger, or stress. The result of the study supported the view of that universal human needs appear to exist regardless of cultural difference. However, the ordering of the needs within the hierarchy was not correct. I saw the most basic need might get the most attention when you don't have them. Diner explained you don't need to fulfill them in order to get benefit from the other. Even when we are hungry, for instance, we can be happy with our friends. They are like vitamins. Diners say about how the needs work independently. We need them all. Conclusion. Maslow theory differs from more purely psychological representation of human motivation because motivation is seen as being not just concerned with tension reduction or survival, but also with human growth development. While Maslow's work was indeed relatively informal and clinical descriptive, it did provide rich source of ideas as such a framework for discussing the richness and complexity of human motivation that goes beyond homeostasis model and other biological models. Frequently asked question, what are some of the weaknesses of Maslow theory? Maslow proposed a positive view of humans. However, it could be argued that might not be very realistic when considering everyday reality, such as domestic violence and genocides. Furthermore, the hierarchy focuses on meeting our needs, fulfilling our growth potential, reflect an individualistic and self-obsessed outlook that is part of the problem faced by our society rather than a solution. How many levels are there in Maslow pyramid of needs? There are 5 levels of Maslow pyramid, from the bottom of the hierarchy upward. The needs are physiological, food and clothing, safety, job security, love and belonging needs, friendship, esteem, and self-actualization. Maslow asserted that so long as basic needs necessary for survival were met, food, water, shelter, higher level needs, social needs would begin to motivate behaviors. Why is Maslow's hierarchy of needs important? Maslow theory has given rise to a new way to look at people's needs. For example, Maslow's hierarchy of needs is widely used in health and social work as a framework for assessing client needs. Problem or difficulties circumstances at one point in a person's life can cause them to fixate on particular set of needs, and this can affect their future happiness. For example, a person who lived through a period of extreme deprivation and lacked security in childhood may fixate on physiological and safety needs. This remains silent even if they are satisfied. So even if this person later has everything they need, they may nonetheless obsess over money or keeping enough food in the fridge. This for Maslow was the root cause of many neurotic mental health problems such as anxiety or depression. What is the top of Maslow's hierarchy of need? According to Maslow, the highest level of need related to self-actualization, a process by which we achieve our full potential. Self-actualizing people have both more efficient perception of reality and more comfortable relation with it. It includes the detention of what is funny or dishonest and the accurate perception of what really exists rather than the distortion of perception by one's need. Self-actualizers accept themselves and others and nature. They are not ashamed or guilty about being human with shortcomings, imperfection, frailties, weakness, nor are they critical of this aspect in other people. They respect and esteem themselves and others. So here are the reference. Very good article. I hope you like it. And more information about the articles. But for our purpose, this is plenty, 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 plenty. And here are the Maslow hierarchy. Very interesting. Interesting. And here is Dr. Peterson. You see, he's coming. We who wrestle with God tour. Video. You guys want to see the video? Let's see how I can. It looks like it's share sound.
We started our design company while we were still in school, which is not how it's usually done. But that motivated us. Chase for Business was...
According to Maslow, human needs were arranged in the form of a hierarchy, with physiological survival needs at the bottom, and the more creative and intellectually oriented self-actualization needs at the top. Needs lower down in the hierarchy must be satisfied before individuals can attend to higher needs. Our most basic need is for physical survival, and this will be the first thing that motivates our behavior. Physiological needs are biological requirements for human survival, such as air, food and drink, shelter, clothing, warmth and sleep. Once an individual's physiological needs are satisfied, the needs for security and safety become salient. For example, emotional security, financial security, law and order, and freedom from fear. After physiological and safety needs have been fulfilled, the third level of human needs is social and involves feelings of love and belonging. Belonging refers to a human emotional need for interpersonal relationships, affiliating, connectedness, and being part of a group. Examples of belonging needs include friendship, intimacy, trust, acceptance, receiving and giving affection, and a sense of connection. Esteem needs are the fourth level in Maslow's hierarchy, and include self-worth, accomplishment, and respect of others, and the need to be a unique individual. Self-actualization needs are the highest level in Maslow's hierarchy, and refer to the realization of a person's potential, self-fulfillment, seeking personal growth, and peak experiences. Individuals may perceive or focus on this need very specifically. For example, one individual may have a strong desire to become an ideal parent. In another, the desire may be expressed athletically. For others, it may be expressed in paintings, pictures, or inventions. Although Maslow did not believe that many of us could achieve true self-actualization, he did believe that all of us experience transitory moments, known as peak experiences. Such moments associated with personally significant events such as childbirth, sporting achievement, and examination success are difficult to achieve and maintain consistently.
Interesting. Okay, guys.
Ready to reach new.
I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you liked the article. And we will see you next time. Bye. Many blessings.